TWF, Rampage, or Run-In, or Overtake. I am Joey Styles, here with Trini Kwan and with Taz. And today on Rampage, or Run-In or Overtake, we're going to see the ongoing fight that started yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown between Goofy and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. And need be, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy will give us the grounds to why he's doing the shit he's done to Goofy. Well, I don't know, Trini Kwan said. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy just happens to be one of those creeps out there, Joey Styles. You know, someone who likes to be a bully and a heel and a creep because they can. You know, someone who there's something about his life, something that they don't like about themselves, or whatever the grounds might be, and they take it out by shaming, guilting, slighting others, which what bullies and heels and creeps do, Trini Kwan says. I'll tell you one thing Taz said. I was a heel for most of my time in many wrestling businesses I was in. During my time in WCCW, my time in ECW, well, my short little run in NJPW, my time in ECW, my time both in WWF and WWE, TNAW, IW, even in AEW on the heel. But I do think that sometimes that is the mindset you gotta have. Sometimes I believe you do have to be the one. You gotta do that things. So I back Sheamus O'Shaughnessy up in that. Well, here comes Sheamus O'Shaughnessy now. So everyone wants to know why I did what I did to Goofy yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, let me tell you something. I'm Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, and I am the Celtic fighter, whatever the English word for that is. And like I told you so many years ago, I've always been a bully and a heel and a creep. Either when I first started in WWE and I was in FCW before they sent me up, when I went to ECW, then a Raw, then a SmackDown, then a Raw, then a SmackDown, then a Raw, then a SmackDown over. But all those years of being a bully and a heel and a creep got me. 3-time WWE heavyweight fighter, 1-time world heavyweight fighter, King of the Ring, Gal in the Box winner, you know, Kingly Loudness winner, 3-time WWE Wanted Rights fighter, 5-time WWE Raw team fighter, 1-time WWE SmackDown team fighter. So no one out there can say that me being a bully and a heel and a creep didn't get me anywhere. As far as what I did to, oh, don't forget 1-time FCW heavyweight fighter too. So, everyone is sad over what I did to Goofy. How I bro-kicked him, that dog who behaves more like man-like than he is dog-like, when I kicked 2 of his only teeth he ever had in his whole life down his mouth. You'll never see him again. You know, the TWF always seems to have a hang-up of bringing in, having folks that either are never been wrestlers, never been fighters. But I've been a wrestler, I've been a fighter, I've been an overstar my whole life, and oh, Goofy just knocked Sheamus O'Shaughnessy down. Goofy hitting Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Goofy just clotheslined Sheamus O'Shaughnessy right out of the ring. And now Sheamus O'Shaughnessy isn't doing very well. And now Goofy's in the ring. Oh, is that right, huh? So you started shit with me, Goofy says, because you could. And now you're going to guilt the TWF for having wrestlers and fighters and non-wrestlers and non-fighters? Yeah, we're all toys. If you don't like what the TWF is doing, and you're not going to like what the SWF is doing, what the SMW is doing, the SWF doing either. You're not even a wrestler. You're not even a fighter, Goofy. You know you're not. I don't know what the fuck you think you are, but you know wrestler, you know fighter. So why don't you just go back to where you came from? Wherever that was. You wanna know where I came from, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy? I'll tell you, I came from the New World Thrift Metal. That's where I came from. Fuck. Well, I came from the New World Thrift Metal. Is where I came from. And I came from Ollie's. Does that really make a big thing? You want me to do what I did to you again? No, fuck you, that's not happening. Oh, what happened to the big bad Seamus O'Shaughnessy who liked to bully, who liked to be a creep and a heel and a bully? Oh, you frightened that I could beat you? I ain't frightened of any Disney self beating me, and I'll beat you again. Well, looks like we're gonna have that. It looks like we're gonna get that match again. The Fight Lord's in the ring, and this time Goofy's went after Seamus O'Shaughnessy. Goofy picking up Seamus O'Shaughnessy and body slam. Whatever this is, I don't know. Seamus O'Shaughnessy in some kind of bind right now. He started this with Goofy. Well, Goofy pulled a ring by mistake. And Spine Buster. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, keep in mind Goofy brought it up, that Seamus O'Shaughnessy brought it on himself when he started being a bully and a heel and a creep to Goofy. For no ground, sake or why, Trini Kwan said. He has a sake, he has a ground, he has a why. Goofy isn't no wrestler. Goofy's not a fighter, Taz says. Look, you can't take him, Ernest. Look at those white hands he got. Oh! And now Goofy thinks he's going to beat Seamus O'Shaughnessy. Broke it. Oh! Well, looks like this time Goofy wasn't doing very well. Seamus O'Shaughnessy just kicked it down Goofy again, Joey Styles said. Here it comes. He's going to give him the Celtic board. Or whatever the English word, since Celtic is a Greek or Hellenic borrowed word. Here it comes. He's going to do it to him again. White noise. White loudness. Goofy's going to lose again, Joey Styles said. Yeah, Taz said, that's what happens when you're not a wrestler, not a fighter, and you don't take anything earnest like Goofy does. Like none of the Disney selves do. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Seamus O'Shaughnessy. And now Seamus O'Shaughnessy picking up Goofy, and he just kicked Goofy right. Get the fuck out of it. He just kicked Goofy right out of the ring again. Joey Styles said, what a bully. What a heel. What a creep. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, I tell you, Seamus O'Shaughnessy is nothing more than a bully and a heel and a creep. That's all he's always been. He's always been that way, Trini Kwan said. Yeah, Joey Styles said, that behavior is sad. And someone needs to do something. And someone needs to do something about it, Joey Styles said. Yeah, well, who's gonna do anything about it, Taz says. Not you. Not you, Joey Styles. Not you, Trini Kwan. Astronomer might do something about it. Hunter Helmsley might do something about it. But not you, Taz says. Goofy needs to go back to Disney World or Disneyland or wherever the fuck he came from. Go back to the New World Thrift Middle. Alright, Goofy. We just seen your 2-4 match or fight here in the TWF with Seamus O'Shaughnessy. And it doesn't seem to be going very well. Oh no, Jonathan Coachman. You know, I came to the TWF yesterday just like Seamus O'Shaughnessy did. Well, granted, his up-to-date offshoot of himself. I came to TWF yesterday for the New World Thrift Middle. And Seamus O'Shaughnessy saying things like, oh, I'm not a wrestler, I'm not a fighter, I shouldn't be in wrestling, I shouldn't be in fighting. Oh, he doesn't know why I'm more man-like than I'm dog-like. And I keep telling him, I don't know why Disney made me that way. Alright? Also, Seamus O'Shaughnessy, he's nothing more than a bully and a heel and a creep. And being a bully, being a heel, and being a creep is a bad behavior, a bad stand, a bad mindset, whatever you want to call it. If Seamus O'Shaughnessy doesn't like me being in the TWF, doesn't like me being in wrestling, being a fighting, being a wrestler, being a fighter. That's too bad. I'm in skilled wrestling, alright? And you know what? If Sheamus O'Shaughnessy hates me being in the TWF, then he most likely is going to hate it if the SWF gets me one day. Well, we do know the SWF happens to be the only other toy wrestling business besides the toy wrestling gathering who does the kind of stuff we do. Well, yeah, that is true, Goofy says. It is true, you know. And I understand that my good friend Mickey Mouse is also in the TWF too. Yeah, Mickey Mouse has had hang-ups over it sometimes too. He was fighting with Kenny Omega at one time. Well, I hope to see Mickey soon. But this bind, this hang-up between Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and myself, it's not done. No, it's not. Well, that was my talk with Goofy, or Goofy the dog, or whatever you want to call him. Back to you, Joey Styles. Well, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking with Goofy here today on Rampage, or Runnin', or Overtake. I am Joey Styles for Trini, Quan, and Taz. We hope you like Rampage or Runnin' Overtake, and we'll see you tomorrow for Power or Might.